So hello, welcome to another episode of Just Ask Rick. We thought we'd mix it up a little bit and introduce some team questions into the mix. So we've got Decos over there in the corner. If he's going to shout some questions out, these are completely unprepared. I don't know what's coming in, so I'm just going to answer them, best I can.
How do you know how to find your why?
How do you know how to find your why? Oh my goodness me. That's a personal question, and it's not too personal that I can't answer it, but it's about understanding yourself, having self-belief, self-worth, complete self-awareness of who you are first and foremost, and being brave enough to find out what's important to you. What's important to you becomes your why. My family, first and foremost, is my why I get up in the morning and do what I do. There could be multiple whys. The second why could be the purpose within the business, okay? The purpose within our business, Be More Social, is to educate and have at least 1% of the businesses in this country understand how to use social media properly. Okay, properly. Now, there's 5.7 million businesses in this country. So that's 57,000 people on the system at Be More Social. So that's my why, and I passionately believe it. So what we've done is we've committed to going out there and delivering it so that everybody else understands your why, okay? And I think, the thoughts and feelings that are coming into me now is committing to it, understanding it yourself, believing in it yourself, and sticking your neck above that parapet enough to have other people know exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it, okay? And go out there and tell people about it. These social platforms will listen to you. They've got listeners on there all day long. So if you've got a purpose and you really, really, truly believe in it, it's only your fear that's keeping you back. Some people in business all fall into their chosen form of business because they identify something that they're really, really good at. You know what I mean? So it is good point, David, about focusing on your strengths. You are a singer-songwriter by trade. David here, Decos, you've seen these videos. We've got Kieran stood behind the camera who's like a master editor. But, you focus on what your strength is, and if it isn't your strength, why not focus on what you love and what you're passionate about? That becomes your actual, I suppose it's a why, but I would kind of slightly disagree with, my strength being social media. My why I'm so passionate about it is I want people to be successful. If more people are successful in this country's a better place for it. There's a bigger why. There's a huger why. It's not just kind of like me sat here saying, I want more money in my coffers, thank you very much. I genuinely believe that if we could actually engage with the more businesses and they knew how to do social properly, it doesn't really matter what government doing. It doesn't really matter what your neighbour nor your competitors doing. So long as you concentrate on what you're doing, you'll be all right. Any more questions, David?
So good one here about LinkedIn. Do you always have to come across as really professional on LinkedIn, or can you make it personal and have a bit of fun with it too?
That's a really good question. Do you have to be professional, or can you be personal? Can you be you on LinkedIn? And I have maybe a controversial view on this. I genuinely think you have to be you. People only buy from you. The way in which these social platforms work is they go off social proof. You're in a meeting, you're in a networking event, you switch somebody on, they do a little bit of research. They look at your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and get a gauge or a perception of who you are. If you're off, if you're different, if you're trying to portray something that you're not, then maybe you're attracting the wrong type of audience for you. If you are brave and are completely self-aware again, you will start attracting people that will appreciate you for you for your flaws, you for what you're great at, and people that know that they can deal with somebody like you. I, for one, am me on these social media platforms and profiles. I may say the odd shit, fuck, bastard, all that kind of stuff, and not many people like it. I get criticised for it. My LinkedIn profile shows us having a great time in that office, because I want people to understand that we love what we do. So much so that we're a team of friends in that office, mates, we're family inside that office. It's not a quiet place to work. It's not an easy place to work. It's full of pressure. It's full of, targets. It's full of results. So we have to really, really, really enjoy what we do. I ain't going to hide that. I'm not ashamed of it. And I want people to know exactly who we are, so that if they want a feel of that, if they want to, steal some of that energy and culture, help, information, advice, it's theirs to take, okay? So for me, it's about being yourself and nothing else. So if you like that and you want a question answered, please feel free to leave a comment below with whatever question it is that you have. I will gladly answer them all on social media, business development, business growth, any ups and downs. Feel free to ask me anything, because I will literally answer anything.